Hello, I'm Peter Knox. This is Ben Shakedown. This is 15 Minutes of Shame, and you're welcome to it. Ben, welcome to 15 Minutes of Shame.
Thanks for having me, Peter.
It's been a long time coming, I feel. But here we are. Sometimes things only happen when they're meant to happen.
Under fluorescent light
Yeah,
in an administrative centre.
Yeah, of educational learning. And I introduced you as Ben Shakedown because you do a radio show called the Saturday Shakedown. But I'd first like to talk about your exciting new band,
Captain's Table.
Captain's Table. So, you had a perfectly good band.
Yeah.
So why did you decide you needed another one?
Well, it was perfectly good and it's still going, but
Right.
the situation was, right, you know we're a family band, the Pharisees Peter's talking about.
Pharisees, yeah.
We're the Pharisees, which has been going since 2007.
Mm-hmm.
Shortly after the Book of Rage, she's your band's sort of initiation. We thought, let's just try and catch a bit of, their coattails.
Did you?
Yeah.
Serious?
Yeah, well, it was like we started jamming and then someone says, have you heard this band, The Book of Rage? And no. And then we went and saw you, and it was like when you're doing the Woodside social things every month, I was like, this is good, maybe we could get on. If we practice really lots, maybe we could get on the bill. Yeah, and then we met like Shug and Al and that, and they were just like dead nice. We're like, this is a good idea, let's start a band. So we were in Barbados before that with Jane, out of Grease Monkeys, and then we had a bit of a break, and then we started this band. And then we thought, because I'm like, let's get my wife in it. So it's me and my brother and Anise and my wife playing bass. And that, so we started doing that in 2007. And then just over the years, I got a kid and all that, we slowed down a bit. And also things changed. I think we started out as a bit of we were really into that sort of blue gories, Oblivions, stuff, more punky sound, I think. But then over the years, kind of got into a bit more like that, wanting to do songs.
Yeah.
With hooks and lyrics and stuff like that. So we were trying to do a bit of that. It never seemed like we were neither one thing or the other, like in the last few years. And then we thought, then my cousin's son, what do you call that, second cousin?
Don't know.
Anyway, Luke, my cousin's son, moved to Edinburgh and he's a really good guitarist.
Oh, okay.
And I really like we did a Cramps night once a few years ago and I just sang no guitar, and then I really enjoyed doing that. So I thought, why don't we just do just try it out, guitar, bass, drums, and I can just sing. So we did that, and about 2 years ago, a few practices, we thought, this is quite good, started writing a few songs, and it didn't feel like it was a continuation of the same thing, it felt like it was a new thing.
Yeah.
So we recorded some songs, and now we're a band now.
Now you're a band, you've got a EP out, no, you've got a single out and an EP on Bandcamp.
We recorded 4 songs, so we put that out as an EP, but then we've done an A and B, double thing, lathe cut thing, because we quite like them.
Yeah, they're really good. Who did that for you?
We recorded at La Chunky,
What's
which is
that?
in Finiston,
Right, okay.
which is a cool studio
Because you're
next to a Mexican restaurant.
your recordings sound fantastic.
Well, it's Johnny Smiley,
Right.
out of Thrum.
Okay.
They were Glasgow, still are at Glasgow, and he's with Monica, what's her name, Thrum. Anyway, so he recorded us and we were really delighted with it.
Did he mix it?
Yeah, he mixed it
Because
all.
the mix is amazing.
Yeah, it sounded crisp. And, we just went down, we just wanted to go for the live demos thing, but he's got a sort of attention to detail that we really appreciated. And then we were dead happy with the results. So we're going back there, we got a bunch of new songs, we're going back there in November to do another 4.
Okay.
Yeah, and then just keep.
So is it just you playing in the room live sort of thing?
Sort of, yeah,
Mostly.
keeping it quite live and then overdubbing vocals and extra bits, but not too much. I think Johnny ideally would have been wanting to, I think his way of working would be building it up through bits and pieces, but
Well, there's a lot of space in the music. You can hear gaps where you could put in a load of stuff, but what's really great about it is it's kind of minimal but catchy and it just sounds good, and that's all you need. It's got a kind of 101er sort of sound to it, if you don't mind me saying. That kind of just people playing their instruments sort of vibe, and you don't need to be putting synths and claps and stuff like that. Well, you do have some claps, but
it's funny because Luke, our guitarist, he's really good, but he plays, when it's time to do a guitar break or something like that, he plays slightly different every time. So we're doing multiple takes, and then we're doing it, and then Matt's like, think I messed up the drums there. Can we do another take? And you could kind of see Luke and be like, oh, what? God. You know what I mean? And then doing something else amazing. So that's just good, you know. It's like fun.
Mhm.
Like I bet there was some amazing bit, you know, alternative.
Has he been
takes.
in other bands?
He plays drums in this sort of industrial noise band called Self Love. But he's really into country and soul and world music and stuff like that. So he can just play anything really. But it's great having him because, you know, just.
I mean, you're pretty good on the old guitar as
Mate,
well.
I'm a bit
yeah.
sloppy though,
Yeah.
and not very precise, or I don't have that many, you know, tricks or anything like that.
Yeah.
So it's quite nice, especially for the Captain's Table, just trying to be a bit more like poppy songs and hooks, where you kind of want a bit of that precision.
Mm-hmm. And your lyrics are fantastic. I've always thought that with the Pharisees and your new band. You hear like words that you don't hear in other people's lyrics, like about economy or infrastructure or things like that. Do you enjoy writing lyrics, or do you find, is it like homework? What's your sort of process?
No, I quite like it. Maybe I shouldn't say too much about this, but a lot of my songs are about my job.
Right.
Do you know, because you spend a lot of time at work, don't you? And where I work, it's like quite a lot of economics, social policy, mapping stuff out. And I think it's dead interesting how sometimes how we work, you know, and it's like trying to reduce the big world into simple models sometimes, and I think that's really fun, like to write about, because I really kind of almost believe in it and do it, but also it's kind of it's slightly amusing, but
it's definitely an original sort of vision you've got lyrically, so I'm glad you enjoy it, because I've tried writing lyrics quite a lot, and it doesn't go well usually, and it's hard.
Like once you get into it, don't you think though that it gets a bit easier, and you kind of, if you start to get a few sort of things that are yours, you know, like metaphors that you like, you can do that in more than one song, you know, you can like build it up into, and they kind of almost end up relating to each other. But I was wondering if anyone listens to lyrics or anything, so it's interesting to hear that.
Yeah, definitely.
Appreciate that.
Yeah, they're good. So you've had one gig, is that right?
Yeah, we had our first gig at Fuzz Factory last month. That was a bit of a test to see if it worked.
How were you feeling in the run up to that? Were you worried or confident, or a bit?
Well, I knew Fuzz Factory was going to be good, and I knew it was going to be a good venue and good vibes and stuff. There was a good opportunity to test it out, and then it was kind of busy, but I wasn't exactly sure how it would come over or if it would. But it's like a bit of a I think we're going to work on that and then try and get a few more gigs, because I think there's a few things that we could try and adapt. Also, trying to be a bit more like in the Pharisees. Do you know, like especially at Fuzz Factory, I find Fuzz Factory quite inspiring, because it's Saturday night and it's just people out having a good time. So I think the trick is to, like, the bands that do a really good job of it are the ones who think about how to be entertaining.
Yeah.
And it's not that sort of self-expression sort of thing, introspect. You know, there's a place for that. But I think, you know, it's something good. It's like, oh no, there's a bunch of people who want to have a good, you know, it's that kind of thing.
Yeah, putting a bit of a show,
Exactly.
a bit of a party.
As you
try to do, yeah. But there was 4 of you playing, is that right? I couldn't make it, unfortunately.
4 bands, or no? 4.
Yeah.
So I'm just singing.
Yeah.
I don't play guitar, and then Luke and Anissa on bass.
Yeah.
And
might she be breaking out her violin at any point?
Well, maybe. Don't know about that.
Because you've got a couple of tunes up on YouTube, and it's you like playing in your house.
Oh, me and Anissa. Yeah.
And they're really good.
Yeah, that was because, you know, Folksville. Have you heard Folksville?
I've not, no.
So I think it's Ross Fairbairn, who's the drummer in Lay Boff and the Preston Pans and the Seaton Sands, and he had a group for a bit called Prairie Rose and the Wildwoods, and they used to go to the room in the Waverley Bar in Edinburgh, which is an amazing bar upstairs. And he was trying to like recreate that.
1,000 plants and stuff in there. And loads of pictures.
Such a historic. I mean, that's where like Burt Jansk and all Fairport Convention lands. You know, in the '60s, that was a real hotspot. So he was trying to like resurrect that, and so we did a few folky versions of Pharisee songs and covers. We really enjoyed doing that because Anissa plays really nice fiddle as well. So, and you know, they've done Christmas shows, and Lenny Helsing's played at that, and Royston Tasky have played at that. So that's a really nice, you know, thing. So we just did a couple. I think that was in lockdown. We did one, and we did a Laura Cantrell song and a Fred Cole song. So yeah, we like doing a bit of that at home, but
I remember first time I went in the Waverley bar, and I think it was the guy that owned it that was behind the bar, and he looked like he was about 98 or something, like literally. I don't know if he's still there doing it.
I think he's got new owners now or something, but they've kept the vibe.
Yeah.
You know, that sort of red velvet, and it feels like quite atmospheric.
Yeah, that's really nice. I'll need to
St Mary Street.
head back in there. So I don't go out in Edinburgh very much, but when I do, I just go to like one or two places. I should explore it a bit more. And taking some live music. So I don't really see a lot of bands these days because I work weekends and things like that. Do you manage to get out and about a lot? I know you're a family man. It makes things tricky, doesn't it?
Yeah. Well, me and I need to like take it in turn. So like, I usually like buy one ticket and then decide who's going to go to it.
Yeah.
Well, I've seen so much. Yeah, I mean, Glasgow is quite easy, isn't it?
Yeah, it's really easy in Glasgow.
Saw Love It earlier in the year. That was really great. The Bellway's coming up this week.
Oh, cool. Where's that?
King Tut's.
All right.
With my nephew on Wednesday. Look forward, they're amazing. And
I heard about King Tut's recently. I suppose. Maybe
yeah, I used to go there all the time, but it's not as the program's a bit different, I think, these days.
Right.
But what else? But Fuzz Factory, you know, I've seen so many good things this year.
Yeah.
Lord Rochester, and who else was good? Angus's group, the Sensations, they were amazing.
Oh yeah.
With a go-go as well.
And you don't just have a band, you've got an amazing radio show, the Saturday Shakedown. You and Matt have got it.
Yep.
Your bruv.
Yeah.
And how long's that been going?
24 and a half years.
Wow.
So we've got 25th anniversary in February. But so we're in Glasgow University at the moment, and Matt used to be music editor of the Glasgow University Guardian newspaper.
Right.
And he was all into all of that stuff. And then the subsidy used to be on FM radio.
Did it?
Yeah, and then for a month every year, and we signed up for a show through that, even though we were just technically not students, like February 2001. So we did that, and it was 2 o'clock in the morning, and it was called the Monday Night Shakedown, and it was just a lot of fun. Right. So we did that, and then and then it became like really regular after that, and we've had like a load of guests, and I don't know how many people listen to it, but when we get guests on, it's really good, and we get a lot of sort of engagement, and you know, Jim Spence and yourselves, all them. We had Greg Cartwright on. Kid Congo. I was a yeah.
I don't think
Colin
I caught that one.
That out for us, yeah, but that was amazing. That was when Martha was about 3, and she was giving him stickers to put on his jacket and stuff.
Oh.
Yeah. So yeah, he's probably like one of our biggest BMX bandits. We're on. They've been on your 15 minutes, haven't they?
Yeah, they've been on this, but it's really bad sound and everything, and it wasn't very professional like this, you know. But yeah, Douglas has got some good stories. He's a nice guy.
Yeah.
But that's a lot of work, keeping something going for that long, and keeping bands going is quite difficult as well. Like a lot of bands.
Well, that's where the family thing's good.
Yeah.
Because like you guys meet up every week, don't you, to practice Bucket Age?
Yeah. We practiced this morning.
Did you? Where about?
Near Dalmar.
Oh right, okay, yeah, Dalmar. Getting ready for tonight.
Yeah.
But if you've got a family, you kind of don't need that same level of coordination.
Yeah.
Because you're kind of sewn together. And people can't really say, I'm not into this so much. So like the Pharisees, you know, we're all related, right? Got the same surname.
Yeah.
And then and the captain's table, you know, we're Luke and that. So it's quite interesting, that idea of getting a family band going.
And
it's like a country and western thing, isn't it?
Yeah. Just gather around and
the Luvins or the Carters or something like that.
Yeah, gather around and have a good time. So you've got some fun music videos for the captain's table.
On YouTube.
Yeah, on YouTube.
That's quite good, isn't it?
Yeah.
Making videos.
Yeah.
Do you do that, you mate?
We get Martin Windybank to do it for us. He's really good. But do you do it yourself? DIY?
Yeah.
You're good at that. Have you ever thought of offering out your services?
No. It's just free. Don't think there's a lot of free software that you can just like. You spend half an hour, a few YouTube videos, a bit of Chat GPT.
Probably.
You can find out how to sing the music and chop it up. So yeah, do a bit more of that. But
I don't even have a computer, so I can't.
Right, well, how do you do all that?
just film it on the phone and upload it.
On the phone.
Yeah, that's it.
Like it. Yeah, so yeah, we're doing that. Let's go and do a few more of them, a few more singles with the band.
Frank
So we've played a few more
Sidebottom's
gigs.
in one
Oh
of
yeah,
your
well,
videos.
Frank, he's a big inspiration on the music.
Uh-huh.
So I really love Frank Sidebottom. And
Yeah.
recently I've been reading a lot of books about, we're talking about being entertaining.
Mhm.
So I've been reading a lot of books about entertainers, like Les Dawson's book, great,
Uh-huh.
and Steve, what's his name, Born Standing Up, Steve Martin.
All right.
Yeah, you
yeah.
know, like the funny fit guy.
Yeah.
And but Chris Seavey's Frank Sidebottom book is really, so like one of the songs is kind of about that book.
Right.
And I quite like that idea of entertainers putting a lot of work in, and almost there's always a bit of disappointment. There's a bit of victory. There's always a bit of hard work and disappointment in them kind of stories. And they keep at it. It's quite inspiration, I think.
Have you read John Ronson talking about?
I have,
Yeah.
read that. Someone lent me that. But Frank Sidebottom, so when he was wearing the head,
Yeah.
Chris Seavey, when he was, so he would, he'd only engage with people who referred to his character,
Yeah.
Frank Sidebottom. So he'd do a gig in London, and then he'd be in the van still wearing his head, going up the motorway. And if people said, talked about Chris or something,
Yeah.
he wouldn't answer, So, but it's just like the commitment
Yeah.
to that,
That's amazing.
his art.
Yeah.
It's just beautiful. So yeah, love that. And the Freshies as well, so all the power pop stuff, that's very much up our sort of street
Yeah.
in your Mancunian and stuff.
Uh-huh. Yeah, so, where's your hometown? Manchester.
Yeah, well,
right.
Tameside in Manchester.
And did you all move here as a family?
No. Came up to university,
Right.
96, and then Matt came up in 98, and then we just stuck it out. All my family's in Ireland now. So,
Oh, are they?
and like Mancunian Irish. So
Yeah.
so.
Okay, whereabouts?
It's Kerry, County Kerry, like really far away.
I've never been. I'm gonna go quite soon.
Yeah, it's nice.
Yeah, Handsome
Amazing.
Al's going in the October week, I think, and I'm gonna go next year because my plan was go to Orkney next year, but my wife got me a trip to Orkney this year, so frees me up for Ireland next year.
Yeah, it's good. Good to be here.
And the Bucky Rage are hopefully going to be doing some shows over there. Would you guys maybe be doing a bit of playing?
Oh, I hope so. Yeah. Well, we're gonna try and get our act together a bit, sort out some shows, do a proper job of.
Yeah. So you
Proper
open
job,
to offers if anyone's.
We are. If anyone wants a band to sort of, entertain folk, then we are very much up for that now. Yeah, open for business sort of thing.
Yeah. How many tunes have you got?
Got about 10,
Uh huh.
and we're going to do some covers.
Mm-hmm.
So we're trying to pick a few. But yeah, you don't want to do more than 25 minutes, do you? So I think it's like the idea is just write a bunch and then pick the good ones,
Yeah. I've got to ask about the name.
Captain's Table.
Yeah.
Well,
Makes me think of Captain Birdseye.
yeah, you don't want to sit at the captain's table.
Yeah, like if you're on a cruise or something, you get invited to.
It's where you're gonna meet the source of power
Yeah.
and and probably the best condiments
Oh, yeah.
and
The best fish fingers.
best fish fingers, but also captains are quite interesting, aren't they?
Mm-hmm.
Captain Kirk,
Captain Sensible.
not Kirk.
No, not
Yeah,
that.
Captain. Yeah, nice stuff,
Star,
yeah.
Star Trek.
Star Trek.
Yeah.
And stuff. Yeah, but actually the true story is that we were going to call the Gold Cup after Matthew's a classicist, and then it turned out this
Is
other
he?
guy. Yeah, he loves a bit of home and all of that.
Well,
So, but then we found out like the day that it was going on the poster that it was another group from Manchester, and then we just scrambled about, and I texted Al and said, "What do you think of the captain?" And he's like, "Okay, yeah, it sounds good." So we went with that. Right? Then you have to kind of own it, don't you, and pick it
yeah.
up.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, that's it.
It's hard thinking the band names. Well, it's easy thinking the band names, but it's hard thinking of something that you actually want to stick with and use. Yeah.
Because you regret it, you can regret after a couple of years, and then what do you do?
Yeah. You're
Not got to that stage yet.
No.
Probably won't be long.
Have you got another gig coming up?
No, not yet. But we want to do. We want to get in the scene, and and Ryan's does his stuff in it. We played in Billy Bootleggers.
Yeah.
And it was a matinee gig. We want to do that again at some point. So I'm going to try and get in that, and then.
Bucky Rage have played a few matinee gigs recently, and they're the best.
So good, aren't they? So
Yeah.
good.
Sunday afternoon, people no one wants to go on a Sunday night. Everyone's up for going out on a Sunday afternoon. It's magic.
Get a few beers.
Have a few beers,
Chat to
go
your
home,
pals. Go on, get your dinner, go to bed.
have whatever's been in the slow cooker,
Yeah.
watch Country File, Antiques Roadshow.
Yeah.
Nice early night, and you're fresh for work the next day. It's amazing.
Totally.
Yeah.
Totally. So a bit of that. And I want to go back to Fuzz Factory sometime because that's so good.
Well, I'm sure that would be an open door policy for Captain's Table. How many have you got a record storage problem? Because you've got a lot of records, I'm guessing, because you play a lot of records. It's mostly vinyl in the show, isn't it?
Yeah.
Have you got a big shed, or are they all just scattered about the house?
Just for 45, so I just try and mainly buy 45s,
Right.
unless you can really avoid if there's something amazing you need.
Yeah.
But I've shipped out so many records, you know, sold hundreds over the last
Yeah.
few years. Just I'm pretty intolerant of LPs
Yeah.
that have only got 1 or 2 good songs on.
Mhm.
So I ship them out and then just usually, like Angus from the Thames, he always says if it's a good song, it's on 45.
Yeah.
And he's kind of right.
Yeah.
If you look hard enough, you can get it. So yeah, I'm pretty ruthless about that.
Mhm.
Just because I quite like living in a small house as well.
Yeah. Also, if you're doing a radio show, which I did today, thanks for having me, I tend to bring a lot of LPs, and getting it's so much easier just to put on a 45 and you've got
Yeah.
one song, one side, trying to find them all. It's not really practical.
But if you want to play the Velvets or something, you need the LPs, right?
Yeah.
Or, you know,
Rose
Alex
City
Chilton
Band.
or something like that.
I wanted to bring Alex Chilton today, but I couldn't find it in there, and I know it's in there. I wanted to play Free Again,
Yeah,
to live my life.
that's a good number, that, isn't it?
Yeah, a good start to a radio show.
I think I've always liked Alex Chilton, but really recently just like to properly love, you know.
Yeah.
It's just what a guy, vision.
Mhm.
His book's great as well, like.
Oh,
ups and
didn't I?
downs
Good
in that.
one.
Yeah, it's a bit sad.
Yeah.
It's a bit sad, but lots of ups and lots of downs, but genius all the way through.
I was listening to a history of rock music and 500 songs, and they did one on him, and they were saying in it, like, towards the end of his career, he really just wanted to play other people's songs. He didn't want to play his own stuff hardly at all.
Yeah,
Most of
yeah.
the shows he was doing it.
Those
just-
albums are great though, and his guitar sounds so good, and he's such a good singer that you hear the originals of them, and you can see why he chose to do it. But his version usually better.
Yeah.
Yeah, what a guy.
Yeah, and he hung out in Glasgow quite a lot.
Yeah, yeah, he was
I think
powerful.
Shug met him a few times.
Yeah, yeah, and he played. He got like Glasgow Folk to be his backing band, and there's I think old Tina Franklin that get a shout out in the book because he maintained correspondence with them dudes.
Yeah.
I think they backed him up on Letterman or something like that.
Right, okay.
But yeah, like with all them bands like Posies and stuff in the 90s, they were all like big into Big Star, weren't they?
Yeah. Yeah.
And there's that is there a late replacement song, Alex?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think he's got a lot of fans because of that song. But that's not what we're here to talk about. So if people want to buy your single, was there 20 copies? Is it
Yeah,
limited?
really, it's a lathe cut, limited
Yeah.
thing, printed sleeves, Bandcamp,
Mm-hmm. £12,
something like that. Yeah, and then
£2 for postage. That's really good.
Yeah, or yeah, can open 2 offers because we need to get space, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, or Bandcamp for digital on Spotify and all that business.
Oh, are you?
Yeah, it's on there. Yeah,
Oh, okay.
add it to your playlists.
Yeah, get it on, and check out the Shakedown every Saturday at 4 on. I don't know. You just find it online, don't you?
Subcity.org,
Subcity.
4 o'clock every Saturday. Yeah,
Yeah, but you can listen back.
you can. Yeah,
I like
some
to
good ones.
listen on Tuesdays on the way to band practice.
Oh yeah, that's good.
That's my time for it. Yeah, and it's an hour, and my journey's about an hour. So if you've got
Yeah.
any hour-long journeys, it's perfect.
Yeah, no, I appreciate that.
Well, so do I. It's really good. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Unfortunately, Matt couldn't be here. He was invited, but he's got a dinner to go
Another
to.
engagement.
Yeah, but maybe we'll do it again with him one day. And
Love
then
to see.
add in your cousin and your wife, and
Yeah,
you know,
no.
first of 4.
Thank you.
Thanks very much. Cheers, Ben. Tatty, bye.